Welcome back, Truth Seeker. May 4th, 2022. Mother driving with children in the back seats, and the officer's got to pull her over. And as you can see, her car's got damage. You know, you think an officer would say, oh, I got a mother here, probably taking her children to school. Car's a little banged up, maybe I'll give her a break. But he's out writing the ticket. And again, it's just police. It's like, what is wrong with police, man? What is wrong with police? Officer, why pull over a mother taking her children to school with a beat up car?
You need to stand over
what
there.
Is your job though? Is it to harass poor mothers?
Sir, you need to stand over there.
I am standing over here. I'm on the sidewalk. I just want to survey you, officer. What's the point of pulling over a poor mother taking her children to school?
Sir, you don't stand over there so I can do my job. I'm going to arrest you for obstruction, okay?
Obstruction? What am I obstructing?
So you need to stand over there.
Well, where's over there?
Over there.
Where's over there? I'm on the
job.
sidewalk as a civilian talking to an officer.
Sir, please go over there and I'll be happy to talk to you.
Okay. I'll wait over here. I don't know where over here is, but we'll wait over here for the officer. But again, you guys, it's just, I always see cops pulling over poor people, beat up cars, and I wonder what it's all about. What's it all about? I hardly ever see nice cars pulled over, officer. Fancy Mercedes, Lexus, BMW, they're rarely ever pulled over. It seems so often when people are pulled over, poor cars, damage to the car. You know, here's a mom taking...
What? You can talk to those gentlemen.
What's that?
You can talk to those gentlemen. You're not allowed me to...
Okay, I'm happy to talk to them. Oh, officer says I need to be over here on the sidewalk.
How are you?
How you doing?
I'm living the dream. How are you?
Glad to hear you're living the dream. It's a beautiful day here in Yakima.
It is a beautiful day.
So just a perception I have as someone who's not in law enforcement, it seems like so often officers have pulled over cars that are beat up, poor, damaged. I rarely see nice cars pulled over, despite nice cars always speeding over, tailgating, driving like they own the road. And it's just like, you know, here's a mom with her children in the car, probably taking them to school. I mean, I just feel as an officer.
That's a Volkswagen Passat, dude. That's a nice car.
Look at the front of the car. It's beat up.
Are you making judgment about that car?
Well, it's got all sorts of body damage. The bumper's hanging off in the front.
Anything? That's a nice car. Look at that's a nice car. That's a nice car.
Again, I think you understand the point.
That's a nice truck.
This car probably has
a perception is the problem.
I
think you're making some kind of judgment about these people driving the car based on the car. That could be a totally nice mom. That's a totally nice car.
But again,
she could be on the way to
I just
getting
feel
his
as an
fix.
officer, if I see a mom driving her kids to school, I'm probably not going to pull them over.
The good news is we're hiring, so you can come and be an officer.
I wouldn't want to be an officer.
Oh, well,
do you feel like you guys help bring about justice in the world as officers?
I don't know what justice means to you, bud.
I do know what justice means.
Will you tell me how you define justice?
Justice. There's real evil in this world. Justice is doing something to solve that evil. But we're officers usually. If people gather to bring attention to evil happening in the world, what normally happens is officers are there to prevent that evil from being confronted. Mm-hmm. I know this guy's just out in Oklahoma City. Mm-hmm. You know how the Oklahoma City bombing is an obvious lie, a federal cover-up? I was just in there, and when I got down there, the police knew that I was coming from Washington State to educate about what really happened there on that day. And the police were there to make sure that we were threatened and silenced and kept from the scene.
Oh, there you go.
Do you think that Oklahoma City bombing is really Timothy McVeigh with fertilizer in the truck?
Dude, I haven't studied the Oklahoma City bombing.
Well, even the news media reported at the time that there were 95,
happened?
April 19th.
I would have been in 5th grade. It wasn't a priority.
We're about the same age. You're about 38 years old?
So
You're about 38 years old?
Yeah.
So am I. I was in 5th grade as well. It's funny. But, so again, I mean, you should know about it because we were of age. You know?
5th grade.
5th grade.
I'm not concerned about a bombing when I'm in 5th grade.
Yeah.
Well, the same thing happened on 9/11 when you're about 18 years old.
Right.
And that was another obvious lie. Bombs went off. They reported that initially, and then the whole story changes. So anyway, I try to raise awareness. You think it's funny? That you think it's funny that we live in a nation where police and federal...
Tell me how you know that. Do you follow the police around all day?
Sure.
So your perception is only based on what you see and hear
And what I
somewhere
experience,
else.
and what I experience, and the way I'm harassed by cops. I was in
Harassed by
Seattle
cops.
educating about Event 201. You know about Event 201?
This guy was over here and this lady's over here minding her business, and you came and harassed them,
I just
making
wanted
judgments about
to
her.
ask a cop because
What kind of judgments are you making about her, about her car? Are you commenting on like how much money?
Well,
she
again, I'm
makes
pointing
or
out
whatever?
actual facts. Her car has damage. The
What does
bumper's
that have
hanging
to
off
do
the
with
front.
anything?
'Cause
What does that have to do with her?
It looks to me like cops target people who have lesser income.
So
it's
you
like
saying someone with a
purposeful
damaged
strategy.
car has less? So you saying she has lesser income based only on the looks of her car? Is that what you're doing?
Again, I'm making the point that
You're making a perception that's only yours and only your opinion.
No, I
Yeah,
disagree.
you did, because I said that's a nice car. It's a V6 Passat. That's a nice car that Volkswagen made for a lot of years.
Look at
so
what
I
the
don't
Kelly,
look at people's
look at what
cars.
the Kelly Blue Book value is with a Passat from.
I don't
probably,
make
what is that,
judgments about
late
people
90s?
based on their cars. I don't make judgments based on people based
It
on what I
appears that
see.
officers do though, based on who they pull over.
What it appears here is that you are making that judgment, and that's unfortunate.
Okay, well, my experience comes from living in the world and just observing who officers are constantly pulling over and harassing.
Awesome.
I'm
Awesome.
also someone who's been harassed by police. You know,
geez.
I used to have a police officer park outside my house every day to monitor what I'm up to.
Okay.
As a law-abiding
Take
citizen.
care, man.
Again, thanks for doing a wonderful job of laughing at truth and facts, and again, showing us what police are. Sheriff, do you target cars based on, you know? Again, you guys, these are our police. Ignorant. Just laugh at the facts, don't want to know anything. Carry a badge and a gun. Threaten you with arrest. But, again, you guys, I mean, they know very well what I'm saying. And, again, I think that was another example of what police truly are. Until next time.